What's up, gents? Dirtbag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. I appreciate you clicking on the video. I'm trying to get the Doom Tower videos up and running, but there's just so many out there. It's very hard to kind of choose which one you want to click on. But this one, I think, is in the rarity because we are about to solo the crab boss. Now, I was trying to do the crab boss on hard, and I was kind of getting frustrated because I was not able to do it. I didn't have the guys to do it. I didn't have the gear, and I didn't want to waste a lot of resources to kind of get through it. So I luckily had this guy, Lugan the Steadfast. So I'm going to have to do a guide on him because I literally just leveled him up 260 today, geared him up, and got all of his masteries up and running. So guys, I'm a casual raider, and for me to do this, it is ridiculous. I literally work from home, so I literally just had it in my background the whole time, just kind of getting the masteries up and running. Once I had all the masteries up and running and I had them up to level 60, I just kind of threw all the gear that I possibly could do on them. And look how much silver I've left. It's not a lot. So we're going to watch the video first. I recorded it while I was working. So this is it right here. Okay, cool. So we're going to talk through this. We're going to go through what the crab boss does and why it's so hard. And then we're going to go over some guys to actually help you through it. So this is the team I used. Now, why I used this team instead of just soloing it was because of his masteries, which I'm going to go over his masteries at the end. Remind me to do that. But let's go into it. So the first thing that we're going over is we're just trying to get the guy's health down as much as we can so that Lugan, I think his name Lugan, is going to kill him to get buffs later on. I think he gets the speed buff every time he kills somebody, and then he also does more damage every time he kills somebody. No. So if your guys die, he gets more speed. So again, we're going to go over all this at the end. But going through this, you're just going to manual it just to make sure that you don't kill him by accident because you want Lugan to kill. So you notice that every time he gets low, I want Lugan to kill him so that way Lugan can get more stats. That's the goal. So the team I picked, random team, it does nothing for the boss. The girl to the top here, she's going to reduce the turn meter for the boss, but she has a weak affinity against this crab. Basher helps me get through the waves a lot. In Doom Tower, I use him every single run because he helps me reset the cooldowns on the guys. And he also puts up block buffs, which is really good for the Doom Tower. And then this girl reduces the cooldown on the boss and also puts up a minus speed debuff. And then this guy, I just leveled him up to 50 today. I luckily had him because I was actually going to use him as food, but I had him at 50 because he puts up a shield on everybody on a forward turn, 3 or 4 turn cooldown, which isn't enough. We're going to go over another guy, which is a rare, which does it every 2 turns, which I'm sure you guys seen in other videos, but again, I don't have him. So this is the team that I had. And what are we going to do? We're going to, again, keep getting down the health down to, so that way Lugan can finish them off and get the stats. Put up some shields so that way they don't die. Alright, so Lugan then kills that guy to get the stats. And then we're just trying to get to the boss. Once we get to the boss, it is fairly simple. I just put it on kind of like A1 attacks the whole time. So that way that Lugan can get a shield. And then once he has a shield, he won't get counterattacked. So the spider boss, here he is. Now he's going to do counterattacks every time somebody attacks that doesn't have a shield. So Lugan didn't start with a shield, that's why he got counterattacked. She reduces the turn meter but didn't have a shield, so everybody gets counterattacked and everybody's dead. So since everybody's dead, Lugan gets an extra 20-some speed or something throughout this fight. And again, I'm just doing auto clicks or just clicking A1s because every time he does an A1, he heals himself and then does the shield. And every time he has a shield, he won't get counterattacked. Now there he didn't have a shield, and if he takes away my shield, I'm going to keep getting counterattacked. But he's tanky enough, he has enough HP that he keeps healing up. He's also in a destroy set. Destroy set is needed. I'm going to say not needed on easy, but on hard mode, I think you're going to need the destroy set on most of your guys when this gets higher. This is only the first one of the crab boss that we're facing. Cool animation, great graphics, awesome design, definitely hard. Again, I was very frustrated with this guy when I first did him because everybody's doing them and like they have these 60s and I'm like, I don't have these guys. So how the hell are people who got to this stage getting past it without the gear. So at the end, we're going to go over how we do that. So you notice at the top, you see like the darker health. That's his minusing max HP. So every time Lugan hits him, he's minusing his HP, so that way you can do more damage to him. Once you get down to a certain max HP, I think you do most of the damage. I think his shield just broke, which means every damage that I do is full damage. And his shield almost never goes away because he's not hitting as much because I'm hitting more, so my shield's more. So look, this is literally the fight. So I think I could solo it. It's just I wanted to make sure that I got all the extra buffs if my team died, which they did, which I was expecting. So that way that he hits really hard and he doesn't ever die. So the gear that I have on him, you can see the gear and then you can see the stats, but you probably don't need it all to 16 because of the Masteries. The Masteries are going to help you survive and get to this point of the battle because of the Masteries, which we'll go over in a little bit. He's almost dead. Notice, look at his reduced max HP is almost half now. It just keeps reducing it, and then he's hitting for a lot for hard, like 13,000. I have him in almost 100% crit and pretty crit damage. My Great Hall does not have plus 25% crit damage on my green guys because I don't think I have any green guys that do damage. So that was lacking. So if you have that already, you're already better than I am. All right, so we are about to finish him off. One more hit. Boom. And he still got a shield, still full HP, and boom, we got it. 5 minutes and 12 seconds. I'm probably not going to farm this guy. I don't know. But let's go over what you can get. So let me turn this off. All right, cool. So if you're going to forge these mats, which I didn't because I only beat him once, I think it's this guy. So immune for 2 turns and resist +4. Casual Raider, you might need this set. I don't know. Again, it's too early in the Doom Tower to know, but this is kind of what it drops. So I've been farming this set, the Dragons, because it's the easiest, and 15% attack plus 5% crit. You're always begging for that crit because you never always get like exactly 100% unless you strictly focus on it. So having an extra 5% crit on a 2-piece set is going to be awesome. So I'm going to keep building this up till I get really good gear. But that's really what I've been farming. So let's go over my guy, Lugan. It just reminds me of Lugi. So Lugan, had him in my vault, took him out of my vault because I saw the video. I told him I was going to give him a shout out. Manable Gaming. This dude is awesome. He's got Faction Wars like to a T. Check out his page, which I'm sure you guys already have. Manable Gaming made a video of this guy, and now I'm the second guy to make a video of this guy. But what does he have? This is his gear. This is the set I was talking about. The decreased max HP by 40% of the damage dealt. So if you have the War Master and you're doing a lot of damage, which this guy is, you're decreasing his max HP for specifically that boss. That's why I put the gear on him. So you need a 4-piece set, which luckily I had this glove on my other Zargala or something just for the crit damage. And if you have crit damage gloves, you want to get a crit rate roll, so that way you have some sort of crit rate on your gloves. If you have crit rate gloves with no, or crit damage gloves with no crit rate, I almost sell them almost all the time because it's very hard to get 100% crit rate without them on your gloves with the crit damage gloves. So this was perfect for this set. I had it at 16 already. I took it off somebody else and put it on him. That's why I was already 16. But look, all this gear I put on today. That's why I literally have no silver left. He's got crit damage, so this could be higher. This could go up to 40, so that's an extra 14 right there. Defense, but I had HP, so this I'm going to level up this one because I got more HP, so I'm going to switch this once this gets higher. I don't even have enough to switch the ring out, but the ring is definitely going to go in there once I get that up and get more silver. The banner, I did an HP banner, but with as much speed as I can get, so this was the most speed with pretty good HP roll for the banner. He doesn't need accuracy for what I'm doing him specifically. If you have him in PvP, you probably need accuracy, but for me, I don't. The boots, I want them fast, so I needed this with crit rate and HP. This is really good boots, like really good boots for him. This I had HP, speed, and crit rate, and I wanted these two for extra HP and healing him. So we have speed, crit rate, and HP. I wish this rolled crit rate because I don't have 100% crit rate, but I only got this up to 16 to see if this would roll crit rate, and of course it didn't roll crit rate. But I got speed and crit rate. This one has 3 rolls of speed. I was actually hoping for crit rate just to get 6 more crit rate on this guy, but it rolled speed. And who gets angry at +3 speed? Like, how can you get mad? Like, you just can't get mad. And this is perfect for this guy. Like, I don't know a better gear set that you can get for this specific champion than this. This is probably the best perfect gear I've ever rolled in my entire account. So thank you. And that's it. So total stats, 68,000 HP, pretty good. 2,200 defense, pretty good. 200 speed, fantastic. 90% crit or 89% crit. I wish that was 100, but 193 critical damage. Now, guys, you can do this. You can get these stats on this guy. I literally just did this today, and I'm a casual raider. You don't have to worry about resistance. You don't have to worry about accuracy. Get as much crit rate as possible, as much crit damage as possible, good speed, and HP. You don't need a ton of defense. You don't need a ton of, obviously, attack. But get decent HP, decent speed, good crit rate, and good crit damage. That's what I would suggest on this guy. Now, I told you we were going to go over the Masteries. So this is the point of the Masteries. Look, no books. Not a raider to put all these epic books in a champion just to make a video for. So hit the subscribe button. The Masteries. This is what I was talking about. So I made these Masteries today. I'm going to do one more to get up to 200 to get to this. Has a 30% chance to extend the duration of any buff, so you're going to extend his shield by 1 turn. So I'm definitely going to get that for him, but I just need more energy. Okay, so let me move me over so you guys can see. All right, cool. So we got crit rate, crit damage. This increases speed by 6 for each enemy killed by this champion, stacks across each round in the battle up to 18 speed. So what did you see me do? I was singling out the guys, killing them, so the way he got the speed by 18. This increases your damage for less than 40%, increases damage by max HP. This one increases damage inflicted by 5% for each dead ally, so guess what? All your guys are dead, you're doing 10% more damage. This, you're only doing the A1, so this is going to be awesome. And then obviously this to do a lot more damage to the bosses. So this is perfect set for that. What else over here? We got HP, don't need accuracy. So I wanted more heals. I wanted more shield, obviously. Increased turn meter by 30% when my stuff drops, so yes. This just because I don't have any set. I mean, I probably could have used this for the HP, but if I were to do this again, I'd do this and then this. And then this, guys, 8 speed for each dead ally. Stacks up to 24%. Guess what? All your allies are dead. 24 speed there, 18 speed there, and extra 10% there. So actually bringing guys into it is why you don't need that crazy gear that I was showing you. So yeah, I would definitely do this finally. But that's the Masteries for this guy, for this spider. So if you have this guy, please get him out of the vault. He's going to help me a lot in my Faction Wars because I still haven't done 21 Faction Wars Banner Wars. He looks awesome. Got a crazy looking mace. HP champion. What's he rated? Not bad. Faction Wars 4.8, so definitely going to help out there. So guys, let me know what you think. Are you going to do this? Are you mad if you're on hard mode and can't get past the clan boss? Wait, don't click away. We got to go over who's good. Champions that I would suggest for this guy, if you have them, is where is he? This guy. So he's a new champion. I took my 1 chest piece off him to put him on the other guy. He's got this right here. So plays a shield buff on all allies equal to 50% of this champion's max HP, 3-turn cooldown. So if you have him and another champion, or if you have 2 of him, you can always put a shield on your people as long as you're decreasing the turn meter. Who else? This guy will be good because he has shields. This guy, I was thinking, I have two of him. His passive is at the start of each turn places a shield buff. But you need buffs. You need to get this down to 1 turn. So every turn he's basically just putting a shield buff on himself before he attacks. And you decrease the speed. So I think this guy actually really good. If you have him leveled up, perfect. And get him booked for this. So that way you can use him in that crab boss to kind of do that. Who else did I see would be good? This is one guy everybody's talking about. I can't wait to get him, but I didn't have him. He's a lizardman. And he does a shield every 2 turns. So this rare, if you have him, use him. Right here. He does a shield, this one. Places a shield buff on all allies for 2 turns on a 2-turn cooldown. So basically this guy is putting the shield up every single time so that way you're not getting counterattacked. And I saw Stu run Armigers to reduce the turn meters so that way you're not getting attacked. And they do proportion to the enemy's max HP, which is Sacred Order, I think. Yeah, right here. So getting 2 of these guys up, again, I don't have them. I don't have them at 60. I don't have them mastered out, all that stuff. So the guy that I did have would happen to be the Bannerlord Legendary, and I have 2 of them. So I was like, maybe I should just do 2 of them when the boss comes, stage 120. But I haven't leveled up the second one yet. I'll let you know in the future video if I do a second one. But guys, I'm out of breath because I talk a lot about this video because I'm super excited about it. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Appreciate the time. Thanks for clicking on the video. Good luck with everything and enjoy the rest of your week.